Hey everyone, and welcome to day one of my, I don't know if you can see it up there, but I am doing my BroadwayCon vlogs. I am so excited. I always look forward to BroadwayCon every year. But yeah, and Rob is here with me. Okay, stay tuned for more exciting stuff to come. So far check-in has been nothing but confusing. There are just so many long lines. I don't know if it's because we got here early or if there's more attendees, but this is taking forever.
I think it's a little bit of both. Remember, this is the third BroadwayCon.
Yeah.
Chances are word has gotten out to more and more people.
Yeah, that'd be true. Okay, so after a lot of confusing maneuvering, we finally got our lanyards. Here's my badge. Show yours.
I was holding it up when you were showing yours.
Oh, and we also got our bags full of stuff. I will show you what's in the bag in the haul part of the video after the con. Yes, I do.
Please let me know what it is.
It's just in. We're officially open. It's official. We're here. We've made it. Now time to have some fun, right?
Yep.
First ribbon of the year, and it's from the DPS booth. Broadway dolls and guys, look at all of these wonderful dolls. Amigurumi forever. So the past half hour or so has just been me trying to get myself immersed into everything. I visited a lot of booths and I got a lot of new stuff, and of course I'm collecting ribbons, and Rob's collecting ribbons too. Everything I bought, of course, will be shown in the haul at the end of the video, so stay tuned for that. And in a few minutes, we might head for the BroadwayCon 101 panel, just so we can fully learn how to make the most of everything.
Yep, since I have nothing else to do until 1.
Neither do I, because at 1, we're going to have an autograph session with Ben Fankhauser,
who is an old friendly acquaintance of mine.
I first met him late last year at the Broadway flea markets, and he was just so nice. I make no apologies. This is me. I love this ribbon so much. Okay, so I just finished my first BroadwayCon panel of the year. It was a BroadwayCon 101 panel, which just basically tells you how you can make the most out of your BroadwayCon visit, and I certainly learned a lot, and they even said a few things that I already have knowledge of, being that I was at cons previously. I was at the Queen Convention Breakthrough in 2012, and of course I've also been to New York Comic Con, so yeah. I say so yeah a lot. Okay, so right now we are at the BroadwayCon Museum. Here's a Shrekky monster puppet from Avenue Q, obviously. Every time I look at one of these foam set design models, it just brings me back wonderful memories of theater tech class. I also forgot to mention that I found the Lights of Broadway area in the marketplace, and last year I started getting into them, and it's been quite a hobby of mine ever since. Okay, so after 3 years, I am finally at long last getting the hang of BroadwayConning. Ugh, that sounded wrong. Artist. But anyways, we got our Ben Fankhauser drawings autographed, as you can see. It was so great seeing him again.
And he definitely remembers me. Yep.
So we're just going to chill for the next while until we get to our next panel, which is at 3 o'clock. which is in an hour and a half and 5 minutes. I really don't know what we're going to do, but I am seeing a lot of great stuff here today. And I also forgot to mention that I also ran into a friend while I was here, which was really great. Maybe I'll include her in the videos later on. Okay, so after chilling for a little while, we decided to go to a panel about Broadway web series, and I made the decision that whenever I go to a panel here, I am going to take notes and see what I can learn and take away from them so that they could possibly help me with my career in the future. But now we're just going to head home. Did you have a great time?
Yeah. Oh, speaking of panels, I remember the first Comic-Con we went to. I attended a panel for directing, and I learned that one of the best ways to learn a few tricks as a director is spend time with one.
So yeah, that's it for BroadwayCon for Friday. See you tomorrow and Sunday. Bye. Okay guys, it's finally haul time. Besides the usual stickers and business cards and my ribbon collection, I collected a lot today and a few buttons. Here is today's haul. So I got this Lights of Broadway show cards binder. Oh, there's my Ben Fankhauser pick that I got signed, and a bunch of cards that I also bought while there. I bought a few Autumn 2016 packs and a few Autumn 2017 packs. I got a highlighter and a pencil from DPS, a Lights of Broadway Sharpie, a Broadway Workshop pen, and the official BroadwayCon pen. And I got this peppermints and peppermints and lip balm at this booth where they're selling a special singing tool that I'm planning on getting tomorrow. Some Broadway tarot cards, a DPS bookmark. I love collecting bookmarks. A notepad, a BroadwayCon 2018 pin, and finally this Theater Scenes coloring book. So yeah. Well, this concludes Friday. I will see you all tomorrow. Bye. Okay, so I'm in my Newsies getup today, and today my mission is just to meet people and go to the fancy meetup. Conventions are just when you're supposed to forget all the bad stuff and have fun, and that is exactly what I intend to do. Everyone, I met a famous character on Broadway today.
Hi, I'm Anatole Karagan, and I'm hot.
Great Comet is a very, very, very underrated show. I don't think it should have closed as early as it did, but drama had to happen, and we're all familiar.
I'm sad I'm unemployed, but I'm trying my best.
Seriously though, this lovely lady is one of my absolute best friends ever.
Hi, I'm Haley, and I'm cosplaying Anatole.
And I don't really have a cosplay, I'm just decked out in Newsies garb.
That's fantastic.
I don't know if you can hear me over all the noise here, but okay. Something on my schedule happened. Okay, so originally I was going to be attending a panel about writing musical theater book and music and lyrics, but I went into the wrong room. But for some reason I must have misread it on Guidebook. But I attended a panel on diversity and inclusion, and I really learned a lot from it. And I also ended up running into one of Rob's friends, so that's a thing. So yeah, you'll never know what's going to happen at a con. Okay, so I've just come back from the Newsies panel. Let me tell you, BroadwayCon is really screwy this year, and I got to tell them my story about my interactions with Corey Cott. But what happened at the Fancy Meetup panel was they were supposed to have a screen because they were going to project PowerPoint stuff onto it. but unfortunately the screen was never delivered, and I guess that just cut the experience in half, basically. But we still had fun nonetheless, and I actually got to join a Newsies group on Facebook that I had never heard of up until now. And I was going to go to the Great Comet panel, but I am just way too exhausted, and I just want to rest up until 5 p.m. when I possibly, if I'm not tired, go to another Newsies panel. But for now, I'm just resting. So right now I'm just wandering around aimlessly throughout the marketplace, hoping I'll meet some guests. Rob usually points them out for me, but he left. Okay, so, okay. I was going to attend another panel on character actors, since I am a good character actress. But unfortunately, the line at Starbucks was just way too long, and I really needed some food in me, so that didn't happen. Now I'm just waiting for the last Newsies panel, and then I'm just going to leave for the day. Sometimes when you're at a convention, you have no choice but to sit on the ground.
Oh, our breakfast is good.
Look at the strap! Okay, so this guy just gave, sorry, nose itches, such a beautiful, beautiful presentation of Newsies and the history and the backstory and the fandom and everything surrounding it, and it was absolutely wonderful. I wish Rob could have been there to see it. And it just further cements my love for the whole franchise together, both the movie and the musical, even more. Well, that's it for BroadwayCon for today. See you tomorrow on Sunday, the third and final day. Bye! Okay, so tonight's whole video isn't going to be as big, and my wrist strap keeps getting in the way. But I am going to touch up on what I bought today. Okay, so, first off, completely forgot about this. I bought this special belt box, which is basically, muffler, so, and as you know, I live in an apartment, and I don't want to get any noise complaints, but I do still want to practice my singing more, so I bought this, and let me open it up for you. It's basically, this great big foam thing that you put on your face, and it muffles your singing so that you won't disturb other people. So yeah, there's that. Also, I forgot to mention that yesterday I bought these two necklaces. One is Newsies themed and the other is Bandstand themed, and they were by Sparkle, and I also got this polish pad to go with them. I got some more Lights of Broadway cards. I got a Elastics DVD, since, you know, I'm getting into dancing now, along with some muscle rub and deodorant. And right underneath this, I got an autograph book. Okay. Well, that's it for tonight's haul. Bye. Hello and welcome to the third and final day, Sunday, of my BroadwayCon vlogs. I had to wake up extra early this morning for my autograph session with Andrew Keenan Bolger, and then right after that, I've got my photo booth session, and I am just so excited for this. I've gotten to know him really well over the years after meeting him in person a few times, and it always is a real pleasure whenever I see him in person. I thought I would be the only one who decided to line up 30 minutes early for the session, but apparently theater nerds think alike, and there were several people that had lined up even before 30 minutes. And apparently the line just got so long that they had to create a second line, which I am in right now, and I have to walk away from when the line moves. I have to walk from here all the way to over there somewhere. He was in such high demand. Okay, so not really a lot is happening today. I just have a lot of back-to-back autograph and photo booth sessions. Rob, say hi. So right after all of my autograph and photo booth sessions are done, I'll probably just buy a few more things and then I'll just head out. I just had my autograph and photo booth session with Andrew Keenan Bulger. Then right after this, I have Anthony Rosenthal and Sarah Charles Lewis. Okay, so all of my autograph and photo booth sessions are officially done for today. And I am exhausted and just so ready to head home. Not really a lot happened today, but I am going to give an overall summary of what BroadwayCon was like this year. One more thing. I actually ran into Betsy Wolf in between two of my sessions. And I got to say hi and got a video message for a friend. And she is just one of the sweetest people I ever met. Okay, come on, get into focus. Okay. Well, this includes this year's BroadwayCon vlogs. I definitely had a really good time this year, and I knew how to fully immerse myself into the con, so to speak, and enjoy myself better. I attended a lot more panels, and I actually managed to get the hang of the autograph and photo booth lottery sessions, so I got a ton of autographs and photo booths done today, as you saw in the vlog. And Rob even had a few. Okay, so one thing I learned about doing cons over the past few days is that I don't think it's really worth it to bring a messenger bag. Well, I guess that was mostly because I had my messenger bag like right here on my side over my with the strap over my shoulder, and then I had my regular Think Geek bag of holding Con Survival Edition right above it, and it was just such a hassle to store stuff in there. And also when I was buying stuff at the marketplace, but luckily I managed to remedy that. I think one of the best bags for, hang on, buying stuff at cons is just a regular shopping bag like this one right here. So yeah, there's that. Also, I also learned that it's a really, really great idea to plan things ahead of time so that you'll be well prepared, so that you won't come up empty-handed for autograph and photo booth sessions, because I actually ended up forgetting my program today. So when I met up with Betsy Wolf, I couldn't have her autograph anything. And of course, as you learned from Saturday's vlog, I also learned to double check which rooms the panels are being held in. Okay, so I think I should also really start immersing myself more, you know, in the communities and meeting more people, and actually just start watching more new material so I can get myself into more fandoms and such, and just be more open-minded about things. So yeah. And I'm also just going to put this out there. As much fun as I had this year, BroadwayCon was kind of a disappointment this year. Broadway.com and Playbill were also not involved with the con this year whatsoever. I remember last year and the year before they actually had actual Playbill programs, but now they're just generic programs that are shaped like Playbills. And people also say that the marketplace wasn't very organized this year, and also, if you didn't hear, Christy and Derek from Anastasia had to pull out at the last minute, which was a really, really, really huge disappointment for a lot of fans who were looking forward to meeting them. Yeah, as much fun as I had, as I said, the con was kind of a disappointment. I'm still debating on whether or not I should go next year, because it just appears that they've been cutting corners lately, and And the quality of the con has just been going downhill more and more every year. But I'm still going to keep an open mind. So, yeah. That's it for this year's BroadwayCon vlogs. And until next time, everyone, bye.